They claim exceptional precision for this instrument. So let's test that. Now let's go straight to the instrument itself. Nice package, branded. It will not protect the instrument from falling down, maybe a little, but nothing special. At least it keeps everything in one spot. When you open it, you get the instrument itself. User manual, who cares about it? I would say usual cheap silicone imitation, but it's plastic. Instrument itself, it's declared 600 amps, but only AC. It have non-contact voltage detection, which is good. Diode, ohm, capacitance, and continuity check, duty cycle check, and not at all DC current. It's UT202A plus instrument. Voltage, of course, it's checking DC and AC voltage. Instrument is true RMS, it's Cat 3, Cat 2 standards. Battery compartment is under screw, and it uses two small AAA batteries. So let's start from multimeter functions. DC voltage 2.5 volts. Referenced. Nice. 5 volts. Nice. 7.5. Still nice. 10 volts. Yeah, it's nice. My reference is 9.9. 9 something. Okay, that is about that. But how it will handle this? 10 millivolts. Let's see sensitivity. Thank you, UNI-T, for this instrument regarding voltmeter. It handles low voltages very well, as you can see. Let's see how it will recognize higher voltage, like 50 volts DC. Now, very nice. That is what I like. It's 4,000 counts, but that does not bother this instrument. It's showing exact values all the time. I like it. Continuity check. Let's see sensitivity. It's loud enough, quick enough, it's working. AAA batteries inside, so 3 volts. It should detect 2.7 volt diode. And very well. It do the job. This is capacitance 20 picofarad. It detects something like 30 picofarads, but it's 20 picofarad exactly. It says 31, it's not precise. 330 nanofarad. It measures, it's okay. A bit larger. I love this capacitor, always using it. This. (224). This one should be 222, but a little of mistake. What I want to check when it measures capacitance, how it measures. So 5 kilohertz, 1.4 volts, 50%, 56% duty cycle. Let's see how it works with ohmmeter. First, what I wanna know is it makes 0. on this lead. So let's see how it will recognize 0.1 ohm. 0.1 ohm. This is not something we see very often. Very, very interesting. 0.5 ohm. Yep, another press changing to kilo ohm, so we can measure higher. 100 kilo ohm. 1 mega ohm should be exactly. Yay, you see it. Very nice. 10 mega ohm. It should come to. I have no doubt. 1600 watts. That should be 8 amps. Here we have another instrument which will show you exact value measured. So we go on 60 amps range. First step, 3.3 amps. Look at instrument. Compare. High. And they'll high. It's not 600 watts. It's less. Let's see what it will say on 600. 3.2. Since it's 600, on 3.2 you should use, let's see, on 6. Quite different showing between ranges. You see here 3.445, 3.28, 3.20. Okay, less decimals, but on 6 amps it was 3.4. That is what I want to point. So sensitivity on 600 amps is lower, and of course we do have lower range for those, and we should use lower range. So if you don't know how big current is flowing, always start from 600 amps, and if you see lower number, lower it down to see better results. 10 mega ohm internal resistance. I will not go higher than 500 volts. It's cut to 600 volts declared, so you see it going crazy. It can't measure its DC voltage, so I will switch to DC. Now it will 500 volts, 485 volts, a little less than 10 mega ohm internal resistance. We've seen that even on 250. What is important here that leads holding. They does not making any short circuit or something on high voltage. So safety of this instrument is good enough. NCV detection. Nope, it does not detect very well. Yep, there is, but why not here? 212 volt passing in this cable. It's not so sensitive. Yep, here where connections are made to instrument. This non-contact detection of voltage is not so good. It can be used, but it's not so good. Overall about this instrument, 25 euros, cheap. Negative side of it, no DC, no Hall sensor, no DC clamp meter, only AC, not even DC, low, like 5 amps maximum or so checking. So DC current you need to forget with this instrument. AC current checking quite precise, no mistake there, it's good. Ohm, diode, and and continuity check works perfectly fine, precise with no mistake. Voltage, DC, AC, measuring, working very nice, precise. You can trust this instrument in that measurement very well. And capacitance, just for orientation if capacitor work or not. Nothing special, not for checking real capacitance. It will show you if capacitance working, but you can't uh, depend of it to show you real state of especially of electrolytic capacitors. That is what I want to say. Do I recommend this? Of course I do. It will do the job, especially good for electricians for their work in electronics. It can be used very well for checking element, but not for measuring small currents and such thing, for monitoring small, and that in electronics work that you're going to miss sooner or later. This instrument is very well made, quality. UNI-T keep to their name. It fulfill my expectation of this instrument under their name. So yes, I do recommend this. Thank you for watching and see you soon, very soon with next video.